So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, we're on the way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed...
David Villa! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Villa is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And it's Messi. David Villa gets into some space. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Taken back almost at once. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's played forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. David Villa. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pullet proving a very adept... And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 2, then. They've played it short. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, that's neat. Messi. Very nicely done. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Seedorf, and it's Luis Suarez. Still goalless. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
David Villa. Puyol does really well to win the ball there. And a real chance to break the deadlock. David Villa! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. Oh, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Luis Suarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Un minuto de descuento.
Kimmich. Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Seedorf. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Barcelona finding their passes. No, again there's no way through. That's tidy. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar. David Villa. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Messi going full tilt down the left. Neymar. Griezmann. That pass has been well intercepted.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21, Villa. El dorsal 14, Griezmann. El dorsal 19,
Fabricio.
Messi.
Beckenbauer.
El dorsal 24, Neymar. Serán
And it's
sustituidos por el dorsal 17.
Romario really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Guti. He's picked his way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Messi. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Lovely bit of skill. That's a sharp pass. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Okazaki. Showing good feet.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And the shot! In for the pieces! Big relief, it just needed better contact. keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's from Mario. Oh, it's Okazaki. He is just caressing the ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Your reflections then, Jim?
It's just a bad day in the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.